I'm gonna wait a little bit before we go before some people come in here. So give me a second here. And where the flip is my stream? Oh, I have to go to my channel. Hang on a second. Make sure you guys can hear me. Yep, you guys can hear me. Alright. Hi, everybody. I hope you all are doing wonderful. Alright. So, I need to have a discussion with all of you because this is something that really, I think, needs to be addressed right here and right now. This is something that needs to be addressed because I don't know how much more I'm going to tell you all how irritated it is for me. Because that's the thing. So, I want to get right into the discussion. Starting with the first one that needs to be addressed right here and right now, and all that. Alright. So, I've had a discussion, or I've been thinking about this the last several weeks. That, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and share this stream to everybody so that way you guys can listen carefully and listen to what I'm trying to say and not what you think is gonna happen. So I need to address this situation with all of you because this is something that needs to be said, and I'm gonna give you a chance to think about what you're gonna say in the chat because this is honestly, in my opinion, something that needs to be happen. I'm going to go right into the first of discussions that need to be addressed. First of all, this had to be addressed for multiple reasons, and I'm going to go ahead and say this to all of you, and I want you all to not tell me what to do, but I'm going to say this right here and right now, beginning indefinitely, effective immediately. Any person who disrespects my president, says I'm going to go ahead and shut my door. Anyone who disrespects my presidents, such as those that are in my server and other servers and friends that I'm part of, could be banned from PCS Array, and here's why. There was an incident where I asked people in the Leonard Station server, which is Elijah's server, to send prayers to one of my friends in the PCS Array, who was also a part of the Pit Stop show before it got canceled, because of the fact that Johnny Gardner, or who will now be known as Allison Gardner for 2021, which if you don't know don't know where that came from, you can probably DM me and I can fill you in on that part. But anyway, Johnny was having some issues, feeling like he needed some help, and I was like, okay, I might want to ask people like Elijah and Stapleton and others to send prayers to Johnny, or who will now be called Allison next year, to send prayers. What instead I got was an ignorance of Stephen Colon being a douchebag and instead of sending prayers to Johnny Gardner, rips me off. And it's not the first time I've had a problem with Stephen Colon, because he doesn't even know what the hell he's talking about. And gets me upset to the point I was left with no choice but to ban Stephen Colon from the PCSRA as a result, because A, he violated one of my rules, which is you cannot be disrespectful to a PCSRA president, number one. Number two, disrespecting my request when I asked for prayers, which is a big no-no in the PCSRA handbook. So I want you guys to understand that as far as that situation is concerned. So if I can ask for all of you to keep praying for Johnny Gardner, or Allison, who's going to be called that in 2021, I would gratefully appreciate it. And it's only a big favor, because no offense to anybody in the NR community, but when I ask for prayers, I'm not trying to kiss anybody's ass and all that. I'm asking for you guys to say, pay attention, this is very serious. And don't blow me off to where you're like, I don't give a crap. Maybe when something happens to you, you will start giving a crap. Because that's exactly the kind of thing I'm talking about, okay? And I want you to understand that when Johnny needs our help, that doesn't mean attack me. You need to pray for Johnny. So if I can ask everybody to do that for me, that would be grateful. For those that care about Johnny, including myself. That's the first thing I want to address. The second thing I want to address is the whole Twitter saga with Jim Utter, who is a total dumb fuck, in my opinion, and made fun of Alex Bowman, which I find that is a big no-no. And to a person, and this is what Dave Moody said on Twitter about a little over half an hour ago. People make mistakes and say stupid things sometimes. I've done it myself. But mocking somebody with inexity to the point of creating a hashtag to do so, then doubling down when called out and refuse to apologize is deliberable. Anxiety is no joke. I watch someone I love struggle with it every single day, and it's nothing to laugh about. It's tough now to hoe, and mockery only makes it worse. Yeah. So Jim Utter violated that. And that's the whole thing why I'm not going to be returning to the NR community as often. Like, my server, I'm only going to focus on my shit and my shit only, because why the hell not? I'm only going to focus on my stuff, which also means I'm no longer going to be part of the NIRA for the remainder of the season. The NOF SRO, which I'll discuss something that needs to be addressed in a second. And also, I'm not going to be part of Cookie's NRLA anymore, because I am not going to be treated like this. And enough is enough. And if you guys are not going to take any actions to people making stupid mistakes, then I don't see you following that moving forward. And plus, you know, I'm trying to make the community much better, not make it much worse, if you know what I mean. So I hope you all understand that situation. If you don't, you need to private message me ASAP on Discord probably sometime tomorrow, and I can discuss it with you privately. Okay? As far as the Stephen Colon issue is concerned, you don't know. Hi, Jamie. You don't understand. And by the way, congratulations, Jamie. But anyway, getting back to the serious note. You don't understand how serious this is becoming with the community, because I've seen the entire community being negative towards other people. And what you guys are accomplishing with being disrespectful to me when I'm asking for a simple favor of please praying for a friend, I find it disrespectful, and that behavior is totally unacceptable. Hi, Elijah. Okay? And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you guys, but this is serious shit. I mean, it's like, I just called out Jim Utter on Facebook, told him how much a big, hi Sean Art, told him how much of a big dumbass he is, and all that, you know. And that's the whole problem I see. You know, if you're going to understand the situation, I would appreciate that, because I don't want Johnny, or soon to be Allison, having more depression and all that, because I worry about Johnny / Allison at this point. And that's the thing that scares the living shit out of me. So, let this be a lesson for all of you, that when someone needs your help, don't disrespect me. Just understand the situation and all that, or private message me, and then I'll explain the whole detail, instead of just throwing it in my face, not giving a fuck about it. Because let's face it, this person is also in other servers, and we were already aware about it, and some people who didn't even seem to give a shit about it blows me off and all that. So I ask for you guys to make sure this doesn't happen again, because the next time it happens again, it's an automatic ban from my server. No exceptions. Don't pass go. Don't collect $500,000 of my Blue Hedgehog bank account. No exceptions. So just want to let you all know letting you all know this is very serious and what could happen if things happen again. So I hope you all understand the circumstance. I hope you understand why I was so upset with you guys. I hope you understand why this needs to be said, and I hope you understand the purpose of why this stream needs to be said and all that. Withdrawals $100,000. Oh, good lord. But anyway, just understand the situation that's going on. So I hope you all understand that, and I hope everybody gets the memo on that. So that's all I'm going to say. If you guys need any more details on the whole Johnny / Allison deal of why Johnny's changing his name to next year, you can DM me on that. Otherwise, that is it from me. I've been the Blue Hedgehog signing off. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the episode podcast where we are going to recap the Charlotte Roval, preview the Petit Le Mans for next Saturday. So, thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, and take it easy.